Yo! Yo! Wait. Yo! What do I want? What, like the Fall Guys song? Yo! Let me get water. 1 second. Let me get water.
Your first destination is Dizzy Heights. You must retrieve the ghost.
Well, he's the good at hexagons. Take one step wrong, your good is gone. Young, dumb, dip didn't come. The ghost will haunt you till the crown is won. Scarier than the debt from Afterpay. He's a grown-ass man, this ain't a game. Well, it is a game and it is for kids, but that's not the point, it's very serious.
Big A's coming through, he's dashing through the walls. He's gunning for that crown, he's faster than the mall. Oh yeah, the ghost is clearing, blazing through. Watch your back, he's coming for
What is good?
He's blazing, he's amazing, he's the best, oh yeah.
Hey, Big A, don't you frown. Looks like the ghost has got it now. Gotta beat the phantom, my friend. Hey, now come on, get that crown. Don't let the believers down. Drinks and chat if the king comes back when this season comes to an end.
When it comes to an end.
What's up? What's up? Gecko, my up tour, second cousin Todd, Big Kahuna. Glad you like the pod.
If I gotta push a motherfucker boo. Fucking kids probably sipping on it, you. We got a copy cow, better watch your back. Karma is a bitch when it's over, come around. Big A got S3K, and I'm moonwalking up fall mountain skates. Cash me running up them fades. I be basketball and call me D-Wade. Spin for glamour, I got the gold inside me. I'm a spawn of Quincy, got the ghost behind me. Chamber 47 got my ghost inside me. I'm a fucking jet, I got the ghost beside me. Saying,
Hey, Big A, don't you frown. Looks like the ghost has got it now. We gotta beat the phantom, my friend. Hey, now come on, get that crown. Don't let the believers down. Drinks and chat if the king comes back when this season comes to an end.
All right, Brandon, you think you got a chance? Meet me at the Hexa Ring and bring all the fans.
1 second.
4K Andy, racist Randy. Better keep the Gressel in the grind or I'ma go read stands. Capital D colon, eyes wide open. Give the man a second, cause the spectrum, yeah, his internet's broken. You always make excuses and you ain't got jokes. And you start another game even though you're gonna joke.
Oh, hey, old man, let me put you in your place. We're playing check attack and all win this race. You got a heart attack, are you Brandon's age? You like wax contract cause you don't get paid. You're keeping up well, so I'll pick up the pace. Big A's in the shack on track for a crack attack. The ghost keep shooting hoops and basketball like Shaq. Oh, fuck that.
Big ATROC, you can call him Joey Chestnut cause he's slippery whiz. He's got the 30-90 still.
All right. What's up, everybody? CHB, they have the 10 months. Fix it, Felix, they have the 2 months. How does it feel being right about Elon buying Twitter today? Well, that was actually a really easy prediction. Just by looking at the documents. That being said, I am more excited about my call back in like June that there is no fucking way he was gonna get out of his deal. You know, I remember saying very clearly that like when you sign a fucking contract in the Delaware Chancery Court and you say you're gonna pay a certain amount and you waive your right to discovery, there's not like a lot of loopholes. There's not. I don't care how many bots you think you found. So I'm excited about that. Good morning, Pengu. Good morning, Myop Tort. Abe, BB, thank you for the, oh, you didn't sub, never mind. Brundy, thank you for the 20 months. I've started making up words to describe things at school and I blame you. Give me an example of one of these words that you've made up at school. By the way, boys, I have a story to tell you about Juice today. We'll talk about the Elon stuff. Elon stuff is the big subject for today. I'll talk about a little bit about Kanye. And then also, Linkus is coming over. We're going to play a little blindfolded in-person Hitman late at night tonight. We actually have a big stream tonight. Pogalicious. I've never said that in my life. I've never in my life said the word pog, except for now. Pogalicious. Great episode of Juice. I think it was the best episode of Juiced thus far, though it was a little horny. It was definitely a hornier episode than usual. But it was, I think, the best episode thus far. Best guess. We did have a problem with both marketing, promoting, and starting it on time. And that is the story I'll tell you about in a second. One Before Infinity, thank you for the Prime. Monkey Man, thank you for the 6 months. Topher's Grace, thank you for the 15 months. Figure 8, what's up? Bread Sword, what's up? Anders Hour, thank you for the 17 months. Milkman, thank you for the Prime. Hey, Big A, just got released from federal prison, so I'm happy to see how much you've grown. Missed watching your content in the Slammer. That is the worst part of prison, is what they say. I've heard the worst part of prison is you don't get to watch any Atrioc content. Steak Tadic, thank you for the 7 months. Anya, SC, thank you for the 20 months. Hey, Big I have some pizza. Do you want some? I'm actually all good because I'm eating delicious Golden Grams. So why would I need pizza when I have all of my 5 food groups right here? Do you know what I'm saying? Covers all of the different. W Cranny, what's up? You had 3 bowls of it today. It's so good. Okay, I feel like I'm influencing the youth in a bad way. You shouldn't necessarily have 3 square meals of Golden Grams a day. It's not necessarily. I do it because I can handle it. I build up a tolerance over many years. But I wouldn't recommend it. It wouldn't be something I recommend. August 5/20, thank you for the 4 months. Adrian, I started college not too long ago and passed a guy in the halls with a Mogul Moves hoodie a few times. I finally introduced myself, and it turns out we went to the same elementary school. Something in the water is making us Glarketers. It's literally just a different streamer. That's literally just a Mogul Moves hoodie. I don't make those. It had nothing to do with me, really. I don't think that something in the water is making you Glarketers. You're not even in the right stream, I think. Colton, thank you for the 10 gifted. Dear God. John Wolf, thank you for the 12 months. 1 year. Paul Champ. A-Train, thank you for the 22 months. Are you Stans? God, I wish, dude. That stash? Fucking... To have Stans' stash is any man's dream. Dev Hour, thank you for the 19 months. Yo, Big A, what it do? You know what I'm saying. I'm doing it. How much time you spending on off-brand? I'll tell you, I did a lot today. So here's the deal. Let me talk to you about today's Juiced episode. So how do I put this? They talked about it on stream, so it's not like a secret. Okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't say a word. Queen Rose 54, they were the 5 gifted. XQC was late. And he was, he's very apologetic. He's very good about it, but XQC was late. All right. And so we are ready to go at a certain call time, and all the guests are there. Amaranth's there. ST Peach is there. Aiden Ross is there. Cuffham is there. I didn't know if the W streamers were going to be on time, and they were. They were ready to go. And they're looking around the studio, and X isn't there. And so the reason I'm telling you the story is because of my proximity. My location in relation to where XQC is staying is the closest. And so I had to go get him. This was not a marketing stunt. In episode 1, it was a marketing stunt. He was on time. He was early. He was ready to go. This time, and again, some of this is on us, right? I don't want to put it all on X, to be quite honest. He's been an excellent host. We are doing a lot of, because we have to schedule things like they change a lot because of the new guests. So, but end of the day, he wasn't ready on time, and he had stayed up late the night before. So I have to go get him. So I literally have to walk in, like barge in the door, and find X sleeping. And like wake him up, help him get his shirt on, and like, let's go, buddy, let's go. And then we have to drive in fucking extensive ass traffic. Listen, I just want to be very clear that I like X a lot, and all my hanging out with him. And we spent like an hour stuck in LA traffic, and I think he's actually fucking hilarious. I finally get why he's the biggest streamer. He's smarter about streaming than he makes it seem like it's just casual. He fucking knows his shit. He legitimately knows like all the tactics to success on Twitch. He knows how to use them. He knows how to make it seem effortless. And he's pretty funny. He's pretty quick. But he did stay up way too late the night before our stream. So I had to go get him. And we're in the car and we're driving. And I've never felt more broke, dude. I've never felt more broke than me driving him to the studio in my Honda Fit. And he's talking about his fucking McLaren. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. It is tough. It is tough when the brakes on the McLaren are so, they're so tight. And I'm like, yeah, the Honda Fit, she's reliable, though. She's reliable. And he was talking about how, like, like how he needs to get, like a real beater car, you know, because I can't be like going to the grocery store in a McLaren. I need to get like a real like just piece of shit. And he sort of like gestures, you know, just a real like shitty daily driver car. Like, this is so smart what you got here. And I'm like, oh yeah, dude, my vet is in the shop, but this is what I just drive around in. So that was that. We ended up not getting there that behind. Probably like, people were saying 3 hours late, but that's 3 hours late from the earliest call time. We actually only started probably like an hour late, and he was already a half hour. So it wasn't too bad. I think the episode was the best yet in terms of like his hosting, all the guests, the energy. But we didn't get to promote it at all. Because again, if you don't have a start time, you can't like tell people to tune in this time. We didn't have a trailer for it. So a lot of stuff we got to work on the marketing side, and that is my domain. So I'm definitely going to be really focusing on what we can do to help pre-promo Juice. Everyone knows when it is. But I think it was a great episode. What is this? What are we talking about? Yo, Atrioc, long message, but you were talking the other day about maybe going scripted with a Marketing Monday, and I want to say that I think the live aspect is really special. I think your real passion for the topics you cover is really felt and hard to capture in a script. Also, the ability to ask questions is really special, and the fact that your passion is able to get through some cracked out Zoomers to feel comfortable and interested to ask questions about economics and politics is awesome. Smiley face. That's very kind. Nobody typed that. Bro, I wouldn't make that up. Because I was trying to subtly hint that I want to do more scripted Marketing Mondays. So this would not be a fake chat that I would make. A fake chat I would make is like, hey, Atrioc, I heard the other day you're talking about doing more scripted Marketing Mondays. I actually think that's a really interesting and great idea. Even though I love the way you do it currently, I think it could be improved. That's a fake chat. Because that's what I would prefer. But very kind of you to say, well, and then, listen, it's about, it's just about effort and time and figuring things out. But I agree. I agree in general. I agree with what you're saying. I think it's good for my stream when the YouTube videos are done live about Marketing Monday. Because I think you watch it, you're like, oh man, I want to tune into the stream because he did us all live. That's cool. But I think it's not as good for the YouTube because overall the videos can't be as big if they don't. It's whatever. It's an ipso facto, lorem ipsum kind of thing. Atrioc, did Papa Elon contact you to become the head of marketing at Twitter yet? He did, and we'll talk about it soon. Okay, me and Elon got a lot to talk about. Mr. Real Your Girl, they have the 13 months. NGE Youngboy, they have the 2 months. Alfredo, they have the 17 months. Where can I watch the Juicer VOD? It should be on XQC's channel, just literally his videos. Did you see the guy who attacked Pelosi's husband was also writing a review of Black Adam? Do you have any proof or context on that? It's very insane. Elon fired my father today. Well, he's only fired executives so far. So is your father a Twitter executive? And if so, you're making out like a fucking bandit. What is this? Source made it up. That's been going around lately. What is this? This is the guy that attacked Paul Pelosi and his fucking Black Adam review. The critics are fucking commie gatekeepers. They love the shittiest movies ever as long as those movies are shitty because they were shitting communism down the public's throat. The critics consistently hate movies the public loves and love movies that are absolute trash. These people need to lose their jobs. They are crappy at their job and only use it to push their commie agendas. By the way, good movie. Enjoyed it a lot. Fantastic performance by Mr. The Rock. He carried the movie. As far as wokeism destroys movies. The wokeism in this movie was the diversity hire CGI character with no role on the team other than being a diversity hire. The giant white guy who was the demean white people character and the old white guy who was the kill white people character. Jesus Christ. The plot holes in this movie arise from the fact the plot of the movie was actually about kill old white men and not about Black Adam. Think I'm wrong? Why put Black Adam in jail if you can see the future? The only thing it did for the plot was kill the old white guy. What the fuck? Half the movie was about putting Black Adam in jail. Well, this is just spoilers. I thought he said, by the way, good movie, by the way. You know, there was this one line here where he said, enjoyed it a lot, by the way, good movie. And then he's spending a lot of time on how he didn't really seem to. Wow, this is fucking in-depth. The only one on the team with any depth to his character was the bird guy. Then they basically erase his contribution at the end by having the helmet. This is what the fuck? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, all that matters is kill white people. Listen, I have not seen the movie. I haven't. So I can't give this guy an honest response. But my estimation is Rock is a pretty savvy businessman. And I don't think the plot of his big safe blockbuster is kill white people. I don't think that's the message that The Rock is trying to push. I think maybe you're reading into it with a certain agenda. That is the message. Well, we'll find out. I would love to see a video. The fucking movie opens with The Rock to camera saying, I want to kill all white people. That would be an interesting opener. Best opening possible. Atrioc, do you have a fig tree? I do not. Dark Fire Guy MC, they with the 10 months. Any anime recs? I'm not the guy to ask, but I'll have a video coming up soon about me getting anime recs from my chat. You BZ, they with 28 months. Street News, they with the 10 months. Atrioc, he said they snuck the woke agenda in there without Dwayne noticing. Fuck. They snuck it in right under The Rock's nose? Oh, no. Bro, he probably wanted the movie to be about killing minorities, and then they snuck in about killing white people instead. Fuck. He was too busy not playing by the rules. Yeah, that's what The Rock wanted. In fact, the wokeism was so subtle, the critics gave it a bad review. If the critics had spotted the wokeism, you would know they would have given it a glowing review. If they had known what the movie was about, they would have spent the entire runtime fapping to fantasies about white people in death camps and given it a 20 out of 10. Holy shit. So not only is the movie extremely woke, but it's also so subtly woke that the highly woke critics can't figure it out. So they give it bad reviews because they're bad at their jobs. But they would give it a 10 out of 10, which it sort of deserves because The Rock is great in it, but also doesn't deserve because it's too woke. I get it. I understand. This is a well-written screed. Most coherent amateur movie reviewer. There's a lot of layers. Why are you reading your alt account? Yeah, it's my fucking, what is the one that everyone's... What's the website everyone always reviews shit on? Nick NV Falco is always on it every fucking minute of his life. No, not Atrioc. Letterbox. Yeah, everyone's fucking Letterbox, dude. I do think Letterboxd is a really interesting use of time. Yard episode was great. Thank you. I think it was fun. I had a lot of good comments about it. It was fun. I love my friends, my boys, and I'm very excited for my trip with Aiden. Hey Chuck, do you listen to MF Doom? I love MF Doom. MF Doom rules. When are you coming back to the yard? Yeah, dude. When am I coming back? I am the most recent guest, but I'm sure we'll get there soon. No, those are not my Discord notifications. Those are your guys's. You guys are getting blown up. Let me make sure I'm not missing any messages from Linkus, who is coming over today. And then we can jump in. Noticed you dodged the question about why you like your fans on the pod. Did I? All I remember saying on the pod was that I have a reverse parasocial relationship with chat, largely spawned from my time in San Jose, where I didn't have anyone to hang out with and talk about video games and stupid shit that Ari didn't want to talk about. I said money? Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. That's fucking tight. You mentioned why you hated Mizkif fans. Did I? Oh, I talked about the DMing NVIDIA thing. Title for anime vid, or you don't got one? What should I title? No, I shouldn't even ask you guys, but I'm going to anyway. What should I title the vid about me finding a new favorite anime? Where we all got recommendations from chat. FIFA 23 pack opening. I am horny on main ? I love anime. No, these are so bad. Becoming a weeb is interesting. Becoming a weeb. Can you say weeb? Is this a protected class now? Can I put weeb in my fucking title and get demonetized? Sort by view count if I search for weeb. Well, there's a weeb with 10 million views. Weeb thinks he's the main character. Weeb blacksmith. That's a Charlie video about a weeb blacksmith. How about it's just, dude, I can't think of what the thumbnail would be. It should be like me. I realized that was wrong about anime. Oh, that's gonna. I would say I was wrong about anime. That could be good. That could be good. I want like. Oh. Bro, by the way, I fucking love Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Pog and Champ. All right. What if I like Atrioc's head on a giant anime boob? That doesn't seem like a very good thumbnail. No, I disagree. It seems a little crass. If I'm being honest with you, it seems a little bit crass. You know? Linkus, yo check texts. Linkus is texting me. What the fuck does he want to see? Linkus is texting me. Yeah. Works great. Okay. It's fine for YouTube. Let me figure this out. So what if it's like, what if I do like I was wrong. What if I say that? Oh my God, that's it. I'll just do a fucking, it's such an easy. I'm just gonna wait. Let me get rid of chat. It's gonna be me, and I'm gonna say I was wrong. That's the goated thumbnail. And then it's about, because I think it begins with me talking about how I was wrong about how anime is bad. Because I love Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Easy clap. All I'm going to say is I was wrong. And that way I can just look at chat. So chat, you got to hide. And then I'm going to chat. Quack, screenshot this. Actually, I'll do it just in case. No, don't sub. Jerry's soup. Fucking included Jerry's soup and I. All right, I can just cut. I can just cut. Monka's there. All right, you're back. Put this in. Oh, perfect. Chat, here's a thumbnail. I was wrong. That's it. Done. Easy clap. Holy fuck. It's powerful. What about I'm sorry? It's a picture of you holding Maya. That sounds like an apology. Put Corey from Corey in the House in the thumbnail. Now, when you say that, be honest. Are you being sincere? Or do you perhaps think that's a hilarious joke? Or do you sincerely... are you like looking out for my best interest and you think that will... you think... Corey in the House is my favorite anime bat chest. That, I feel like that was a bit 14 years ago. I feel like the Corey in the House is my favorite anime bit is like a millennial bit. I feel like I had that. Still bangs? Yeah, well, we had something. We had some stuff. All right. We killed Applebee's. We made that bit. And what else have millennials done? Is that our 2? Is that our fucking 2? What? We read Harry Potter. So that's the big 3. You talk of millennials as if they're dying. Well, they ain't younging. Why do you wear a cap indoors? Is it that hot? That's not why I would wear it. I don't wear a cap to cool off. I usually wear a cap because my hair is greasy. If I'm being honest. That's the main. That's if it's not a fresh shower, then I will wear a cap. Atrioc, is The Forever Story your album of the year so far? No, my album of the year is One Last Hit by Austin and Gaming and Crew. Probably a perfect album, start to finish. If not that, then maybe The Tale of the Glamour-Eye. Popathon album would be number 3. Probably my honest favorite answer, Cheat Codes. Cheat Codes by Black Thought is my actual favorite album of the year. Forever Story was very good though. I listen to Cheat Codes in the car all the time. Is Young, Dumb, Dripped and Cum the best lyric ever or not? Of those two options, not. I have to be between the best lyric of all time ever written, or if it's not that. So even if it's number 2, I would say not. I'm going to say not. Greetings from a YouTube frog. I missed out on the drip drop. Do I have to wait a year for the next one? No, Aiden and I are working on another follow-up. It might just be only Enron hats, though. We'll see. But there is something coming up. NOK 61. By the way, what did you give me? What is NOK? Is that North Korean currency? What did you pay me in? I shouldn't have to read that if it's from, by the way, Norway. By the way, I hate to break it to you. I am working on this, but I can't imagine the shipping to Norway is going to be cheap. Listen, I don't know. I heard that Norway's doing well because it's a country that has an insane amount of oil that they export and a really low income inequality score. So they're doing pretty well. But you apparently don't get real currency, so that's also a trade-off. The NOK is weak right now. Everything's weak right now except for the dollar. Everything. Every currency on the goddamn planet is weak compared to the dollar. Cretaceous Joey, they were the 14 months. Read it today? No, we did that yesterday. Today we're going to talk about Elon Musk buying Twitter. But wait, I need like a real something. I need like a real picture of Elon that just encapsulates the moment. Farkening Friday. Well, we're just gonna talk about Elon, and then I'll talk about a little bit about. Oh wait, here's a nice.
Twitter has been on a roller coaster throughout 2022.
Okay, find a picture. Choose the one where he's carrying that sink. Well, we do have the video on that. I'm trying to find a very important thing, but I don't keep my stuff very organized. Look at this tweet from OJ Simpson. Oh, that's included. Thank you for mentioning it, but that's included in what I want to talk about today. All right. Here, we'll just get into it. Wait, I got my water. Okay. Tag yourself. Watch the intro, tag yourself, and then we're talking about Elon Musk. 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. After months of a will they, won't they relationship, Elon Musk has purchased Twitter for $42 billion. Exactly the purchase price he initially agreed to. And he walked into Twitter carrying a motherfucking sink. Here it is. Here's the video. And he had a hilarious pun. Let that sink in. Oh, man, he quirky. And that means comedy is now legal on Twitter. And he's proving it, dude. He's proving it. Let's go. So let's talk about a couple things business-wise on what this means, okay? Who are the winners and losers? Who makes out like a bandit on this? A lot of people, especially people who are not a big fan of what they see as censorship on Twitter side, are pretty excited about this. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second. But first, we'll talk about from the money. So money-wise, the biggest loser of the day is unfortunately Elon Musk. Because he is literally losing roughly $32 billion the second he walks in that door. He has paid $42 billion for a company that is conservatively worth about $11 to $12 billion. So $30 billion is gone the second he drives the car off the lot, so to speak. Okay? The second that sink entered the door. Now, that is because he's been tied to a contract he made back when things were better in the economy and the markets and his personal value of the stock. And he has been forced by the courts to uphold that, despite what he said about the bots. It doesn't help a lot that he told everybody, including advertisers, that Twitter was basically, when he was trying to get out of the deal, he told them that Twitter was a gigantic fraud. It was full of bots. It was terribly run. And that advertisers should not be spending money on it. Now that he owns Twitter, he is saying, dear Twitter advertisers, this place is going to be great. This place is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. You guys need to sign up and you need to spend money. And the reason he's doing this is because he has acquired, for way, way more than it's worth, a money-losing asset, which is not where you want to be. It's like he bought a bad car for 4 times its value, and the car requires more repairs. The car also bleeds you money every month. Twitter does not make money, despite being around for over 10 plus years. Twitter loses a few $100 million every year. It has no profit. So that's going to be hard to make up. Additionally, he has saddled the company with about $11 to $12 billion of debt that is now on Twitter's books. And the interest payments on that alone are also in the hundreds of millions. So every year, Twitter needs to pay all that interest money and somehow make back the money it's losing. How is he going to do that? Now, he has some plans, okay? And again, he's the world's richest man, so he doesn't need to make money in the short term. But he needs to figure this out because you don't want to lose this much money after spending $42 billion. He says he didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try and help humanity who I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility. That said, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. In addition to adhering to the laws of the land, our platform must be warm and welcoming to all. So this is what I want to talk about. Now, listen, I have a couple things to say. I know a lot of people expect me to just 100% dunk on Elon this whole time. I will not do that because here's the deal. Twitter's current management, which is led by CEO Parag Agrawal. Let's get a picture of some of these people. Twitter's current management is awful at managing Twitter. Okay? The old management. As of yesterday, the old management has been awful at managing Twitter. The only truth about Twitter is that it has a decent amount of users. It's been around for 10 years and it has made no money. It has thousands of engineers and yet it has no new products. For some reason, it has taken 5, 6, 7 years to even think about making an edit button. Their biggest addition with thousands of engineers was upping the character count from 140 to 240. Like, this company has been staggeringly mismanaged. All right. And so Elon Musk, with the ability to make some changes, with the ability to trim some of the fat. Again, I'm generally on the side of employees, but I have been to Twitter HQ. I've seen floors after floors of people that cannot be doing anything of value because the company has been so slow to have any new products. So, okay, I think he has a chance to at least turn Twitter in a different direction, which could possibly be a right one because the current direction they're in is wrong. So there's that. That being said, from a money perspective, these people were bad at managing Twitter, but they were absolute sharks at selling Twitter because these two are going to make $200 million. These three are going to make $200 million in golden parachute money after working for less than a year. Parag took the job over from Jack Dorsey like 7-8 months ago and is getting like a $45 million payday and sold all of his Twitter shares at like an 80% premium to what they would sell in the stock market to Elon Musk. Their ability to get Elon to close on this deal at $54.20 a share and then lock him into the contract and not let go, like iron grip on it, has been absolutely astronomical. Twitter shareholders have benefited from an excellent executive team at selling the company. They basically found a way to pawn off a very bad business on a very rich man. So, actually finessed. Actually, absolutely finessed. They're gonna make out like bandits with nearly $200 million. But that leaves it in his hands. And outside of his plea to advertisers, his near-term plans seem to be to fire everybody. Well, his first step was to leak that he was firing about 80% of Twitter staff. That was his... let me see if I can get the leak. All right, let's see. Yeah, I need this. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Layoff times for Thanksgiving. So, first of all, so far he's only fired the 3 top staff. The clip that you may have seen on Twitter of people walking around with boxes was a hoax. This is not real. This was a hoax. They had names like John Ligma or whatever. This was not real. People, yeah, Raul Ligma and yeah, I think Ligma Johnson. No, they weren't fired yet. But the leak says that he was looking at cutting a massive chunk of staff. The problem is when you announce or leak or pre-announce that you're going to fire 80% of the staff, the first people that leave are your good employees. So the second you hear of mass layoffs, that's going to lead to everyone having to work more and that, you know, that you don't know if you're going to get caught. Everyone that currently has a job that's any good at their job immediately looks for other employment. And that's already happened. So if you look at this, Google and Meta have already poached hundreds of employees of Twitter. The people that are first looking and first getting snapped up are likely the highest performing employees. Everyone else sticks around to get fired. And so he has immediately backtracked on these claims and said he's not doing it, even though very likely he is. Because when you do a mass layoff like that, basically you want to do it in one fell swoop with nobody having any advance notice. Was going to say, is he going to buy Meta too? Elon Musk currently cannot afford Meta, though. If Zuckerberg sticks to his plan, I think the chat, 5 of us in chat could buy Meta in like 6 months. I think we could put our money together and pool it and buy Meta from fucking Zuckerberg in about 6 months if he sticks to his plan. All social media companies, by the way, are taking a massive haircut in value. They are all down. And that means it's one of the worst times for Elon Musk to pay well over asking price for a social media company. Because there's very little chance. I mean, all advertisers are spending less. And these are all advertising-driven companies. So in the short term, he has almost no way to make any of his money back. Now, what are his plans in the medium term? First off, he's announced a content moderation council, and he's going to meet all of the employees to see probably who he thinks needs to be fired and who needs to stay. So, content moderation council is his way to build some type of team that he can point to when they start making increasingly crazy moderation decisions. This is where things get weird. And this is where I think Elon Musk is going to actually fucking hate owning Twitter. My prediction is not that Elon Musk can't turn this company in a different direction, maybe even a positive one. I think he probably can. He's pretty good at attracting engineering talent. He's pretty good at getting people to ship stuff. And Twitter has been very slow and very bloated. There's possible chance he can turn this around. But I think he's going to fucking hate it. Because it turns out that owning a social media company is basically being in the business of content moderation. That is actually what their business model is. Okay? They're in the business of content moderation. They're deciding what people see so they have a good time so advertisers can sell against it. And the whole free speech for all strategy does not work on that business model because advertisers get spooked and they pull out. And so if you need their money, you have to find a way to make things fun for the average user. Think about somebody who was on Facebook, for example, and then they started seeing all the crazy, insane shit from their aunts and uncles. And it becomes this hellscape that they don't want to be on. So they abandon it in droves. The only platform that has worked is TikTok, which has used the algorithm to make content moderation so that you only see fun and interesting things. They don't make it free for all speech. So that's step one. That's the first problem. The second problem is this guy and really a lot of people. Let me get you a nice picture. No, need a better one. You're not thinking of the right guy. You're thinking of Orange Man. I want you to think of Red Man. Xi Jinping. Okay? Because here's the deal. This is going to be the biggest controversy, long tail disaster, unsolvable problem of Elon Musk owning Twitter while also owning a major business and factory in China. Tesla does a ton of business in China and has a gigafactory in China. And Xi Jinping and the Chinese government have proven time and time again that they can threaten one aspect of your business interest to gain progress in another. This will happen. Okay? Something negative about China will be trending on Twitter or positive on Twitter, and this will come up. There's just no way that it doesn't. Xi Jinping will be able to put his thumb on the Tesla interests to have sway over the Twitter interest. And without splitting those up, while being a major manufacturing company on one hand and a social media company on the other, there is no way to divest these interests, to square this circle. It's going to be a big problem. And Elon Musk, for all his braggadocio, for all his ability to talk trash to the U.S. Department of Defense, to Ukraine, to whoever the fuck he wants in the Western side, has towed the line 100% when it comes to China. Elon Musk has said nothing critical of China because he knows that it will drastically affect his Tesla business interest in China. So this is going to be a real problem. This is one of the things that it's a major, major concern. The second thing is what he does about, now we need to talk about it, about Trump. Trump is the big story of the day, whether or not he unbans Trump. I think very likely he will. Number one, because it's very good for Twitter, right? Just business-wise, having Trump on the platform is very good. Second, it fits with his stated philosophies about free speech. The problem is, one, it's spooky for advertisers. But number two is Trump is apparently, quote unquote, gonna stay. Trump says he's gonna stay on Truth Social. No, I think that's unlikely because of one reason.
Morning consult.
He says Truth Social is better, safe, and feels like home. But he also says, I don't think Twitter can be successful without me, which might end up being true. But then he said this. This is where I knew he was going to do it. He said, I like Elon, but I'm staying on truth. I like Elon. Now, why would Trump say he likes Elon after Elon bought Twitter, when right before he bought Twitter, he said, when Elon Musk came to the White House asking me for help on all of his many subsidized projects, whether it's electric cars that don't drive, driverless cars that crash, or rocket ships to nowhere, without which subsidies would be worthless, and telling me how he's a big Trump fan and Republican, I could have said, drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it. Now, he said, this is actually authentic. He said this on Truth Social back in June when Elon was trying to back out of buying Twitter. So now he's saying he likes him, which is a pretty interesting about face because they had a little bit of a beef. Elon, in fact, responded and had old man yelling at cloud, Lamau, and basically said that he should fade off into the sunset and not run for president. So the fact that Trump is now saying he's a nice guy implies that probably there's an attempt to mend the fences here and get him back on Twitter, which is just going to be interesting. In the short term, it's just going to be very interesting to see how he turns this into a money-making opportunity. Now, longer term, he's expressed the following, that he wants to turn over half of Twitter's revenue into subscription revenue, which means basically that you have to buy something like Twitter Blue, which I don't think is unreasonable, but I will say early numbers on Twitter Blue were absolutely awful. It is extremely unsuccessful. Like it's completely not selling at all. So they'll need to find a way to make it a much, much better value proposition. Let me give you an example. Currently, a Netflix subscription costs something like $9.99 a month for the basic package, $29.99 a month, $20 for a premium. When you spend $20 or $10 on Netflix subscription, you are getting access to something like $100 billion worth of content. Like they've spent that much money on content. So dollar you spend to amount of content you receive is very high. And people still go, is it worth it? Like all of these media companies are giving you hundreds of billions of dollars worth of content for relatively very little. And people still don't like it. For Twitter Blue to be worth even $2 to $3 a month, it would have to make so much value in your life. People have so much gluttony of choice for monthly subscriptions that it seems very, very unlikely that they'll be able to deliver that. I just don't know what Twitter could give you that would be worth it to the average person. Maybe to a hardcore creator, but to the average person, I don't think so. So these problems seem pretty huge, and they don't have a lot of time to figure out how to fix them. Does Nitro have the same issue? Yeah, Nitro doesn't sell well either. Again, Discord's best monetization now is going to sell to another company, likely. Likely Discord will get bought by somebody because they don't actually make great monetization on their own. Paid Twitter accounts like paid snaps. Yeah, so again, what he wants to build, or what he says he wants to build, is X, the everything app. And his model is this. His model is an app called I can't get a high-res visual of this. Here it is. An app called WeChat. WeChat is an everything app. In China, you can basically live your entire life within WeChat. It handles pictures, games, shopping, your digital payments, talking to friends, watching videos like YouTube, everything. Everything. WeChat is an everything app, and that has yet to catch on. So far in the West, the sort of everything app powerhouse has been split between app stores owned by Google and Apple, and then like millions of tiny individual apps that have no crossover. So he wants to build that. Now, whether it'll catch on or whether he can do it remains to be seen. And I am struggling to see if he can do it with Twitter as the base. By the way, Twitter, Social media platforms by users. Let's see if we got a good chart here. Yeah, let's just take a look. This is social media apps by users, okay? Right now, current number one, Facebook, though declining. YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram. Actually, this is January 2022. TikTok has already risen up on this, but you'll notice Twitter is down here behind Pinterest. Twitter is not a popular app. By the way, Facebook has this many users and is in massive decline. Their stock is tanking, and they have three of the biggest four. Twitter is down here. And according to Elon Musk, 80% of these are bots. And what he has loudly been exclaiming when he was trying to buy the company. So it just seems like he's going to have a real uphill battle convincing anyone that this is a powerhouse base to build a everything app. I think he is going to hate this job. I think the high-tech world of autonomous cars, robots, rockets, electric vehicles is very on brand for him, very exciting, and very up his alley where he can showcase new innovations. The innovations you make in a social media company are often algorithmic and payments driven. They're not as exciting, and they often have somebody mad. Somebody's always mad. I think he's going to hate this job. I think it's going to put him in a lot of uncomfortable situations. I think it's going to get him in trouble with governments the world over. And I think he's going to end up trying to get rid of this company as fast as possible at a loss. That's my prediction. That's my prediction with how this goes. He did do PayPal. Yes, he did absolutely back in the day. And I think one of the smartest things he can do short term is add payments to Twitter. You know, Venmo, Cash App style, to where you can literally click on someone's tweet and send them money easily. Because once you have that, that means your credit card's put in, so it's easier to get subscriptions or anything else. That is one of the first good things he could add. But again, the user base is incredibly small. Big creators don't really use Twitter as much anymore. Thank God for Dream. But like, you know, if you look at like Bieber, Obama, Trump, BTS, like some of the massive creators, they're just not using Twitter at the level they used to. So he should buy PayPal. I don't think no, there's no shot. Well, Trump would if he could. That's what we're going to find out. But yes, it seems likely. Did you call Obama a creator? Yes, absolutely. On Twitter. Actually, Obama's a creator for Netflix now. Obama's legitimately a creator now. He literally has a Netflix deal and like works on shows and podcasts and stuff. Obama's more of a creator than I am, dude. Elon founded PayPal. Now, Elon founded X.com, which was acquired by PayPal. And then I think he became interim CEO of PayPal and then was actually kicked out of that role. But made a fuck ton of money. That's how he made his fortune. Or his like original big investment fortune. He also had the Emerald Mine. How can they sustain themselves? Well, right now they're going to sustain themselves on Papa Elon's money. Elon will be dropping the dime and also adding more debt to Twitter to cover its losses while they figure out what to do. But he needs to turn the ship around pretty quickly or it's going to be a massive money sink. And if he can't get new users quickly, it's all a non-starter. It's just too small. Anyway, that's the sort of the quick coverage of him buying it. I don't know if there's any other major news with him buying it. We're going to see when he's definitely going to do layoffs. And the interesting thing that happens is like once he does layoffs, it's almost certainly going to be a quick sign for Snapchat, Pinterest, like ton of these other social media companies that have hired rapidly in the last 2 years are going to be doing mass layoffs. 100%. You're going to need Twitter Blue subscription to start your Tesla soon. I very much doubt that. I very much doubt that. That would be bad for his Tesla side of the business. But yeah, my main prediction is that he hates the fucking job he dumps it as soon as possible and gets out at a loss. I think he'd rather take the loss than have to deal with the constant headache of being subpoenaed, hated by left and the right for content moderation decisions, and getting pressure from governments, authoritarian and otherwise, around his business interests that are not social media. How much would he sell it for? Just way less. Or he'll go public again and foist it on the public. Is that kitchen sink vid real? Yeah, it's very real. Yeah, you let it sink in, dude. Let's see if he said anything else on his Twitter that's worth discussing. Ligma Johnson had it coming. Thank God comedy is now legal on Twitter. I would be afraid to like this before, but now that comedy's legal on Twitter, I can like it. He has found the fake Raul Ligma and Daniel Johnson, who were fake fired, and said that Ligma Johnson had it coming. Eggplant emoji, splashing sweat symbol. Is he fucking them? Hey, Atrioc, least funny chatters, legit funny. I wish it wasn't real life. Did Kanye actually buy Parler? So that's what I want to get to is, technically, if he can turn this around, if Elon Musk can find a way to turn around Twitter, that'll be good for him as a businessman. But more importantly, it'll make it not the dumbest social media buyout of the year, which instead goes to Kanye West, who is purchasing Parler after losing $2 billion of his own personal net worth, largely as part of a scam, I think, on behalf of Candace Owens. Candace Owens, I believe, has done essentially a long con because she's married to the owner of Parler. Now, if you want to know, let me see if I have... let me see if I have a graph here. My understanding is that Parler, I think this is correct. I'm going to give you guys rough numbers. All right, we'll just draw it. Let me just draw it. My rough numbers. Okay, we're going to draw this. Now, source on this is like, I made it up, right? I saw the graph, but I'm going off memory. My rough numbers is that Twitter is at around 500 million users, all right? So this is Twitter at 500, okay? Truth Social from Mr. Donnie T, Elon Get on Your Knees and Beg, is at about less than a tenth of that. Okay? So it's about, I believe, between 20 and 50. Okay? And then Parler is at about less than a tenth of that. I think between 2 and 5. So we are currently, why is it blurry? Because I'm using a fat. So it doesn't look good for Parler. 5 people total. Let me see if I can get the actual raw numbers. Parler DAO. Let's see. They had a few million install it. I think they have far less than even I said. Yeah, they've had 11 million installs, but the number of people actually using it is like nothing. Parlor. Please don't make... I'll change the Discord. So it's just dead trash. Yeah, my understanding is that legitimately, Parlor is essentially worthless. Like, the stats I've seen are not only that it, like, has almost no users to begin with, but everyone that uses it is using it for less than a month. In fact, the last month, it was downloaded only a total of 8,800 times. So it's, yeah, it has 4% of its total users still using it. So yeah, it's down to nothing, dude. It's down to nothing. So the platform is essentially dead. And yet somehow they've managed to dump it onto Kanye West. This is an amazing long con. They've unloaded this company on him for a premium. Yeah, he's buying a third-tier social media company that her husband runs. Candace Owens has basically suckered Kanye West into purchasing Parler for nothing. What's the cost per user? Well, they haven't released the amount he's buying it for, or if even he's going to follow through buying it at all, because he agreed to buy it before he lost his Adidas sponsorship in one of the greatest shot chasers of all time. Let's just watch that specifically right now.
The thing about it, me and Adidas, it's like, I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? The thing about it, me and Adidas is...
Now what, dude? Now what? Well, that's on the nose. Yeah, that's Curb Your Enthusiasm theme moment. So yeah, it seems like when's that clip from? That clip is from his time on Drink Champs not too long ago. Actually right before he got dropped, basically. Yeah, so Kanye West said a bunch of anti-Semitic shit about going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, and then people started following it up with actual violence and in-person things in LA. They were hanging the banners off of the things, and then companies got spooked and they started to drop him. And so he has lost roughly, I think, $2 billion plus in personal net worth. According to him, $1.5 billion according to Forbes. He went on every podcast and doubled down so hard as anti-Semitism. Yeah, he's definitely doubled down on it. And the only person that's going to win out on this is Candace Owens, I guess, and her husband, who have found a way, I think, to scam him. Now, if you don't know about Candace Owens, I think she is a big part of this very recent turn into anti-Semitism and White Lives Matter shirts and all that. And what I looked into her, I didn't know too much about her. When I looked into her, what I found was interesting in that she apparently used to run a Trump bashing publication where she said that Trump was like Hitler and had a small penis. And then that didn't work out. So she canceled it and then came out 2 months later as a hardcore conservative. She's just an all-around grifter. I think she's literally just trying to make money from whoever will have her. She just basically pivoted into that, got onto Fox News, started making money that way, and then started promoting things like the Freedom Phone, where she said she was selling a Freedom Phone, which is now trending. I partnered with a solution against Apple and Google, use code Candace. And the Freedom Phone was basically a Chinese, like Huawei style phone, rebranded with Parler already installed. That they were selling for $500. And it was great that she said, I just did live on Instagram talking about the Freedom Phone, because it was posted on Twitter for iPhone. So, as far as I can tell, she's a total scam artist that has gotten deep within Kanye's inner circle and is basically using him for free clout for herself and torpedoing his career and his money at the bonus of hers. Now, I don't want to place all the blame on her. I think he's legitimately got some insane ideals. And has clearly doubled down with being asked point blank. So there's no getting around that. But, you know, there's some things he said earlier on where I was, you know, because I'll be honest with you. Or at least used to be, a pretty big Kanye fan. I am like, you know, I'm like a long time deep Kanye fan. Loved pretty much all his music except for Donda 2 and J.I.K. And watched Genius. And I've legitimately thought of him as one of the most talented artists, you know, ever, or at least in my lifetime. So, and specifically, I remember during the Pete Davidson stuff, I was like, dude, ride or die. I'm socking Pete Davidson in the mouth. And I owe an apology to Pete. It turns out I think Kanye is just in the wrong, dude. I think he's just lost it, man. I think I owe an apology to Pete Davidson. Because the more he's doubled down, I mean, listen, he's lost not just Adidas sponsorship, his Balenciaga sponsorship, his Gap sponsorship, his partnership with CAA, his agency. He literally lost his sponsorship or his partnership with CAA, and then at the head of CAA's rival agency put out a fucking published op-ed saying that like no one should support him. So like he didn't even go to the rival agency. Then after getting kicked out of Adidas, he went to he went over to Skechers, unannounced and uninvited, and was kicked out. Bro, if you're getting kicked out of Skechers after having one of the hottest shoe brands in the world, you fucked up. And that's why I really want to say, listen, anyone who thinks that this is some sort of 5D chess move by Kanye West is fucking dumb, dude. I mean, literally, let's talk about everyone that thought that it was 5D chess when Elon Musk was fucking railing about Twitter bots. And he ended up buying that fucking company for exactly the amount he said. There's no 5D chess. It's never 5D chess, dude. It's usually something dumb. And in this part, I think Kanye has really fucked up his income. I think he's fucked up his empire. He's fucked up his brand. And it looks like he's fucked up his family. Because he's a messy divorce, less access to his kids. And so, yeah, it's not looking good. And he said something. I've actually listened to quite a few Kanye interviews. And he said something where he said he was jealous of Jewish people. It was one of the earliest things he said. He said he was jealous of Jewish people. He said the Jewish community is more united. They help each other with business opportunities. They talk. And it was like, okay, I can see what he's trying to get at. Where he thinks that like, I think I can get the exact quote. Because I was listening to that, I was trying to get at the heart of what he's saying.
Hey, it's Asia Sky from DX Daily, and check this out. Kanye West has addressed his recent anti-Semitic statements in a new interview. This time, however, he explained that he is jealous of the Jewish culture. In the latest interview, Ye was invited to appear on Piers Morgan Uncensored, specifically to discuss...
I was just trying to get to the bottom of it. But then all the stuff he said afterward has been fucking undefensible. I can see where he's coming from. Well, when he's trying to say it in a positive way, I can see that he's just... I was trying to get around this idea that he's coming from a place of positivity and just doesn't understand that people are not a fucking hive mind. But when he says things like DEFCON 3, and when he says things like controlling media, and when he says things like fucking, then there's no defending it. It's literally just extremely, extremely wrong. You were having me to cope. Yeah, we had on St. Pablo. He said, no, he didn't say that. No way he said that. He's mad at capitalism while praising it. And wait, what? He was going to title his... There's no way.
The inflammatory statements he's
What
made
did he
as
say?
of late, including his assertion that George Floyd died of an overdose.
Anyway, I'm hoping my biggest hopium in all of this is that it's mental illness. That's my biggest hopium because I'm just hoping he's off his meds, his mental illness. You know, it just feels like such a degeneration from where he was. Wait, what is this? Let me see what this is. Wow, no way. Is there a better source than this? Oh, actually, this is independent. Wait, really? He wanted to name his album Hitler? All right, well, yeah, man, he's... Wow, that's so strange, dude. That's so fucking... Where does that even come from? Like, where does he... like, I would love to know his sources. Like, where does he fall into the group where he thinks his problems in life are based from Jewish people? Is it Candace Owens? Yeah, mental illness don't cover that. Kanye cried about Pete Davidson's 10-inch dick. Yeah, but that's the Kanye I understood. All right? Kanye getting divorced and getting mad at Pete Davidson because he's fucking his wife. Like, I can understand that. I don't understand where he made this recent pivot into thinking the Jews are to blame for all of his problems. I don't I don't understand. It's not recent. It can't be that not recent, right? Is Pete Jewish? No, I don't think so. He thinks Pete Davidson is Jewish. I don't think that's it. Watch the Lex interview clips. Anyone have them? Wait, I got to make sure Linkus isn't here. We got to finish this before Linkus gets here. Who's got a clip? His own lawyer dropped him? Everybody dropped him, bro. Everybody dropped him. He's in complete financial disarray, has no real way to build a business. Adidas owns all of the shoes and future colorways and designs, though he does retain the Yeezy brand. All right, Linkus is here. Let's see. One second. Yo! Oh, wait. Yo! Sorry, no sound. Linkus! Linkus! Bro, what the hell? Linkus! I'm gonna call him back. Yell Linkus one more time. I fucking will. I fucking will. I'm calling him back. Yo, what's up?
So, do you have any recommendation on parking? Because I went up the entire street, and I'm telling you,
Yeah, wait. Hold on. Yes, I do. Chat, wait. All right, chat. Enough about Kanye. We got Linkus here. We're going to be doing a fun segment that I created, and then we're going to do Hitman stuff too. All right, I'm going to go get him. Also, the cat is here, so entertain the cat. Cato. There's the cat. stream room. Hello.
So nice in here.
We got Linkus and Maisie here.
Hello, Twitch.
Maya wants attention. Come here. Come here. What are you scared of?
By the way, chat, I need to tell you guys something very important. I'm gonna be here all of tomorrow alone in this guy's house. So if you have any great friendly ideas of how to really, make the home feel, great when he comes back, you can tweet me any ideas you have at Linkus7 on Twitter. I'll be sure to put that little extra special.
Very good idea. Very good idea. Love that. What are you shaking for? Why are you so stupid?
Your chat does not have 7TV or BTTV enabled?
What do you mean? Oh, I only see it through that. I watched.
Oh, you only read it through the on-screen chat?
Yeah, I read it through on screen.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right, Maya. All right, so okay. Let me. Here, what should I do?
Did you want to do Hitman stuff or?
Yeah, I did want to do a quick stream with you.
Should I shut this?
Yeah, you mean.
I mean, you can keep it open for so I just don't want it to bother you.
Yeah, chat. Definitely let me know any plans you have. I definitely won't do anything while I'm here. Oh. Yeah. Ugh. I was thinking, chat, that like tomorrow we'll just go live and be like, Atrioc took my Hitman World Record, so I took back his house, or just something like that. I feel like there's a lot of potential in taking it back, while we're here. So like there's just plenty of great ideas that like I cannot wait for. We got 24 hours to do like whatever we want, so like we better take the opportunity to do so. I'm gonna be honest, by the way, Chad. These lights are so bright. How does he do? Now it finally makes sense. I always wondered, like, why does he keep a cap on, when he's streaming? I always thought it's because, he doesn't want to give us eye contact, parasocial. Something like that. He probably has ideas. But no. I think it's just because of the fact that he wants you to just be full out, just 1080p, top tier quality. But his eyes just cannot take these lights at all. So it's just like...
Okay.
I was only talking about good things.
Let me. I'm sure. Let me get you another chair.
Don't say a word, chat. Don't say a word. Also, why are people saying lumens? Am I supposed to know what that is? Or does this also make me a boomer to not know what that is? What's lumens?
Lumens! Take a seat, I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
Have some golden grams while you're here. So you have to, it's not a choice.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, can you have some first?
Sure.
I just feel like,
Absolutely.
you're the host, so, you should have it first.
All
and
right.
you're also just a terrible host. Are you kidding me? The guest is not even going to eat first.
Well, I heard in Sweden they don't even offer food to guests. Is that true?
That is true. Often they made me go home. Or just sit in my friend's room and wait until they were done, basically.
That's crazy. They made you sit in your friend's room till they're done?
Yeah. The worst part was they always paused the video game before leaving, so I just had to sit there on a pause screen. This is before phones, too. All I had was a flip phone. Okay, sure, I could play Snake, but, Snake! How much entertainment is there?
Wow. That's Swedish hospitality for you. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. Obviously, we can do Hitman stuff.
Yeah.
We could talk about how dumb Kanye West is for another hour. But I have an even better idea.
I'm assuming you talked about the Adidas stuff.
I did.
See,
Yeah.
I listen, Chad. I keep up
He
on
keeps
the
up.
news.
He's on the news. I should have ran an ad while I was running around the house. Here's what I want to do.
Even better if you do it now, though.
I have compiled a list. This is personal. I didn't have anyone else do this, actually.
Okay.
Which is rare for me. Of the fastest esports games of all time, as in the biggest stomps of everything. And I was thinking we could watch it together.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go 1 year.
That's totally fine.
And we'll just basically react to what I think are the biggest stomps in every game, which I thought would be a fun idea.
Yeah.
And then after that, maybe we do a little Hitman. We'll see. But oh, sorry. If you want to look wicked, I have these wicked glasses.
Okay. Sounds good.
We're talking about esports. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is it.
Oh yeah. All right. So chat, we're gonna talk about the biggest stomps in esports history across every game, featuring a speedrunning legend, Linkus 7, one of the most wicked man in all of esports. and are you still on CLG? You're currently on CLG?
Yes.
And currently literally on an esports pro team right now.
True.
And it counts as esports, even though it's speedrunning.
Don't tell the American government.
Yeah. Is that your visa?
Yeah.
As esports player, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Biden, I know you're listening. Kick this guy back out. Okay, so we're going to watch the biggest esports stomps of all time. Do you have any of these games stand out to you? Smite, League of Legends, CSGO.
I'm Swedish, so CSGO.
CSGO. What's up with CSGO? All right. So I have 2 clips here from CSGO. Now, again, I've done the longest esports matches of all time, games that took fucking 45 hours, days. These are, again, the biggest stomps in esports history.
Okay. Wouldn't that all just be StarCraft, I'm assuming? The longest games? Can't those games go on for, like, ever?
There was an Age of Empires match that went on for 72 hours. All right, so CSGO, the biggest stomp in CSGO history is based on the speed of the round. How badly did you lose a round? Now, first I found this, which I will share with you now. You have your input? All right, good.
Yeah.
This is a 16-second round by 100 Thieves against Isurus Gaming.
Okay.
13-4, first map of the series. Big nade, massive grenade there. They're going to rain down. That might have been the fastest round in Pro.
That was the fastest round. Everyone's laughing. In esports history, they threw grenades towards the middle after gathering that the CTs would be on an eco buy round, but Isurus Gaming, who was losing, had the exact same strategy, also rushed middle and threw nades, and just got completely owned. But there was actually an even faster round than that.
How? They basically just ran.
Yeah, I know. Round. There's an even faster round than that. In fact, twice as fast as that by Mouse Esports
taking the half ahead.
versus FaZe. Wait,
keep in mind.
Start over.
Shut
right, this is the round. It starts now. They bought a gun.
Taking the half ahead.
Dead.
Keep in mind this map can go T-sided.
Dead.
Oh no, it's the rush up middle eco push. I did not want to see that.
That was
guys.
an 8-second round and is the fastest professional round of CSGO ever played.
I feel like after the first 2 guys, they would like realize maybe we should just hide or something. But no, just you know.
FaZe up, baby.
Yeah.
That was FaZe in their prime. Yeah, and also that match was also a particularly bad stomp. They ended up losing every other round after that. So, so that was CSGO. Those are the 2 fastest matches ever. But let's talk about. I'll pick the next one.
Okay.
I'll talk about StarCraft. All right. Let's talk about StarCraft. So there's a lot of very fast StarCraft matches. Obviously, in StarCraft, there's cheese rushes you can do that can knock someone out pretty quickly. But never in a professional match has someone lost before their opponent even made a military unit.
Wait, what?
This is from the TSL. This is back when I first started in esports. I remember this game vividly.
Okay.
This is the round of 8, Noni versus Idra. Idra was a player that, one of the first big Western StarCraft players. He got signed. He called all of his fans idiot douchebags. And he said, I get paid to put up with you fucks. Something like that. And he got fired. He got dropped immediately by his team, Evil Geniuses. And before that happened, he played this match. He was known to be a very emotional player. So here it is. This is the round of 8 match in full. We get to watch the full intro. Let's see if I can watch the highest quality possible. 480p. Oh, it's so old. All right, the game is starting. We're going to countdown. The game starts. Now, in a game of StarCraft, you start by sending your 4 workers from your starting building to go mine minerals, which is where you begin the whole process of building your empire. I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit to right about here. Now, the first thing he does before anything happens is he takes his starting minerals and builds a second command center right here.
Okay.
Then the probe, which is your starting mining worker unit, comes out from the other guy to come and scout him. It's just coming to scout.
Okay.
It's impossible for
And
Darren to
while
hold
it's scouting, it does a little poke damage to the SCV.
So, we see the probe right now. He is harassing his command center a little bit.
Now, what you need to know is, when this happens, what you do is you press escape, and it makes this guy stop working, and you send him away, and you send a second guy in with full HP. That's how it works.
Okay.
It's very simple. Everyone does it. Occasionally,
And I think he knows pretty much what's going on here from Hydra. I think it's not something expected, but will know.
you might press escape and cancel the whole building, which loses you all of the money that you've mined for the first 2 minutes. Now, when that happens, there's two options. You can try to play it out, or
Click on his feet really quick and figure out what to
you
do.
can
I think
immediately
so.
GG and quit. In 2 minutes and 55 seconds, before a single military unit has arrived in your base, a single probe has shown up and you've already quit. That is the fastest professional match ever. Kind of a huge move. This guy also famously lost a match against... Let me see if we can have this one just while we're here. Talking about biggest stomps. In StarCraft 2, before this guy retired. Yeah.
Probes away from that base, but he was carrying exactly nothing.
This is a game looks a little bit
as we
better.
see the Broodlord count
So
increasing.
in StarCraft 2,
yet again, Corruptor.
There's a unit that can make fake hallucinated units.
Okay.
So if your army's small, you can hallucinate a bunch of like fake units and be like, it's big, and make someone scared away. So
thrown
it's
in
never
there as
really
well. The
been
stock
done in
count is
pro
much,
play.
much lower
but in
now.
this case, Idra
So
is
what will
winning
happen
commandingly.
here
He has
in
almost
this
all the
battle?
map. He's
Looks like
dominating.
Huck is going to be pulling back,
And
trying to warp
Huck,
in
a
more
guy that
stock,
I've
but
met
like
and
you
actually
said, his
had a couple
stock
beers
is
with.
low. He cannot
as a
warp in that
last-ditch
many
effort,
more, and Idra just has a
hallucinates
seemingly
a
endless
whole
torrent
bunch
raise all. It looks like there's some
of,
Zerglings doing a
flying
counterattack
units.
in the main.
These are
The
all
Void
fake.
Rays,
You can see
all
they're fake.
hallucinations, doing
They don't do any
absolutely
damage.
no damage whatsoever. There's the blink up onto the high ground, just trying
Idra
to
gets
distract
scared of
Idra.
them,
Those
gets
hallucinated
pissed
Void
off,
Rays
starts
almost
raging in
fully
his
charged.
chair, and then
And
GG's.
Idra
Actually, I think he alt
left the
F4s
game.
in a professional match. So that's two
Oh
separate
my-
occasions where Idra has games that are basically should be won and throws them. And then I come in here and takes me back. So that's StarCraft. Pick it every game. Let's do other stomps.
Can I ask a boomer question about StarCraft?
Yeah.
Why is there not a StarCraft 3? Because isn't StarCraft 2 still kind of popular, but very old?
It's very old. It's not really popular at all anymore. It has a little bit of viewers, I guess. Blizzard sucks.
That's it.
I mean, they can't even get a Diablo 4. They can't get Overwatch 2 to be a real game. But yeah, it's probably the biggest concern. And the second biggest concern is that like RTS games are pretty dead now.
Gotcha.
Because the average person just doesn't like losing in an RTS game. It's just too much stress.
We can do Age of Empire. I like when you explain things.
Okay.
Because I know nothing about Age of Empire.
Well, we'll come back to that one. Let's do something that's easier to understand. So we did CSGO. Oh, let's do League of Legends. All right. So there's a lot, it turns out, when I was researching this. There's a lot of games that could qualify as the fastest loss ever in League of Legends.
Okay.
But only one was between two real pro teams in the height of Korean League of Legends. So let's set the stage. This is Team Dark versus Samsung Ozone. This team would eventually become, I believe, world champions. So this is a great team. And Team Dark was captained by a guy named Apto, who's considered to be the secret best League of Legends player in Korea.
Okay.
He was considered to be the only guy that can match Faker. He's actually super good.
Mm-hmm.
And what he would do is he would stream most of the time, and he got officially banned from competitive play.
Why?
I don't remember. I didn't remember why Apto was banned. Dopa. He was banned for... Oh, he's boosting. Yeah, so he would log on to his stream, take somebody's like bronze account, and boost it to Challenger because he was that good.
He got banned for that?
He was doing it publicly over and over and over for money, right? So he got banned for boosting, and it was his big way of making money. And so in retaliation, the rest of his team, Team Dark, did this, where they picked a game with 5 junglers, which is not the meta, against a team playing the absolute top tier meta. and they tried to invade.
Dark Skarner
and
on the
steal
run.
with
He's
the
like,
5
I'm not even
junglers. It
supposed to
didn't
be
work.
here.
They died.
And Keep-Out
They
trying
fell
to steal
behind to a
third.
top team. And
During
then
the moment,
proceeded to
under the
lose
turret.
every
Goodbye,
lane.
PLLS. It was fun.
And then by
Andy?
7 minutes, we're in their base trying to make penises out of wards. They were trying to, because they used to play as many wards as you want. So they ended up trying to make penises out of wards and got their Nexus pushed down by 7 minutes, which is by far the fastest and quickest stomp in League of Legends history. I could not find one that was faster than between 2 actual
I feel
competitive
enriched.
teams.
This is why.
Just a regular
this is why
league game.
I like
This
listening
is
to
what
what
every
Jason
league
says.
game looks like for the average players
right.
in bronze and silver.
That's a lot of
but it was the
work.
first time that like pro play
This
was
is
like
really a celebration of Season 3 warding, what we're seeing right now. They're sending off the...
Sorry, we'll turn it down.
You can also tell if this is like 2013, 2014, because like all players didn't get banned for this. Because I'm telling you, with sponsoring like 2022, if you made penises out of that, I feel like you would immediately get in trouble.
So that's how this story ends, is they all got banned.
Wait, really?
Yeah, every single member of this team on the right was permanently banned from pro play in Korea. Following in Dopa's footsteps, the team was completely disbanded and destroyed.
That's so funny.
So, really, they left a legacy, though. They left a legacy. Korea doesn't fuck around in this stuff. I've told this story on stream, but there was a guy who cheated. He match fixed in Korean StarCraft, and they sent him to jail. He went to actual jail, and I remember they were burning his. He had banners on the walls of the studio because he was a champion, and they burned his banners and like erased him from the history books, and he went to jail. Yeah, Korea doesn't fuck around on esports.
I'm staying here.
Well, you're not cheating. There's no problem. Say his name, Savior. Savior, dude. I used to be my favorite player until he cheated. All right, so let's pick a different game. We did League. Let's do.
I have never seen or played Smite.
Smite. Okay.
Never.
So this one is the fastest defeat in Smite history. Now I could have shown my and Clint Stevens' team because we got fucking rocked. But in fact, I have a different game. This is Soar versus Envy in professional Smite, the fastest game in Smite history. Now, here's what happens. Actually, you can hear the commentators explain it.
Is going to be on that home bats, but look at this group up from Envy. They're all swinging around the left-hand side. This is going to be an invade.
It looks like they do
So
have
my
the
understanding
Sobek to
is-
set up potentially Snoopy for a pluck as well. That's going to be a lot of chain CC, which also during the...
My understanding is, let me just explain what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
This team, Envy, lost game 1 badly and was salty about it. So they picked a cheesy comp
Okay.
of basically like 5 invaders, like they're all stacking and hiding.
Yeah.
I think their plan is to invade the jungle, kill the jungler, and try to cheese out a win. I think is the understanding.
Experimenting with.
Okay.
Well, we'll see how this experiment works out for them.
This is
because
going to
this could
either
hinder
work
them
brilliantly
terribly.
or crash and burn
One
right here.
curse, one sprint, 3 sunders.
I
They're
mean,
all
in
grouping up.
theory, this should work, right? Because you have a lot of chain lockdown CC, a lot of burst damage with the triple sunders
You'd
as
think.
well,
Right now,
which will
this-
amplify the damage. And you have a lot of mobility with all the shoes.
You're too nice, Tony, because at the moment all I'm seeing is they were salty after game 1 and the situation there, and now they're trying something
So this is the guy who explains right now. He says, all I'm seeing is they're salty after game 1.
crazy for game 2.
Well, I mean, if this works, if they can get all 3 kills in the dual lane position, then they're going to set themselves up really beautifully for
And
the
if
rest
they
of the
don't,
game.
totally, what's going to happen?
Then they're going to lose very quickly.
Well, let's find out. The buff has already been started. Sorry, beginning
Let's
to be
find
started
out
here at
in
the
this
back end.
fastest esports
Immediately
match of
gonna
all time.
charge in Ionic, gonna lead the way as the sprint bin pop
So
check.
they
No,
all
it
5
hasn't,
charge
but
forward.
recognized it already.
They're
I saw.
immediately
They're already
seen,
trying to run
and
away
everyone
here.
reacts
the curse
by
hits, but
just getting
it was
away.
immune immediately by Hurrywin, and the block does not go for you. Purification
So
was
they
used
get
by
0
Hurrywin, and we
kills.
just return the damage from Stellar
They've
Burst, so
yet
this
to
invade doesn't
farm a
work.
single
Meanwhile,
creep, so they have
they've
no
not got a
money.
single buff in the jungle yet. 4 men,
And
now 5 men
immediately,
still grouping
their
mid
own
lane.
jungle is
They're not
getting
gonna
stolen by the
still
other
trying
guy.
to pressure
So they
Hurrywin
try
in
to
the mid, so
tower
Snoopy
dive this
dives in
guy.
deep. He's going
In
to dive to the
response,
tower
they
there,
lose
and now
2
on top of that,
players,
we're
I
going to see
think.
Dust
Or just one,
actually
just
pick
one
up
for
first
one.
blood for them.
Okay, but they haven't got any money yet.
During all that process...
Is that worth?
No, that was not worth, because
It's not
during
worth.
that whole process, speed buff and blue buff were
So
taken
now they're getting
from
really
Sword, and now
desperate,
they
and they're wondering
pushed
what
it
they're
out the
gonna
solo
do.
lane, and now they're getting
So
their
they
own
all
blue buff and
4
speed buff
roam
in return. Now it
across
looks
the
like
map
Linkus is
to
still
the
grouping
other
up
side.
into the solo lane, where Baskin and Homies
And
currently
jump on
level
these
2,
two while
just
they're
hitting
doing
that
the
level
buff.
3
Okay.
against 5 level 1s.
So 5 level 1s, there's
At
Berserker
this
Barrage
point-
doing a ton of damage against all the targets. So Bludgeon's going to hit 3 people.
There
and
is one
smash
guy level
down
3
one.
versus 5
well,
level
he's gonna
1.
Get plucked
I
around,
wonder.
and meanwhile, everybody else is continuing to farm up as Baskin's getting 4-manned at the moment. But Baskin's He's alive,
Kills
finds
one.
the second kill as well. Bludgeon again, hitting
Kills
3.
two.
Oh my, did he
Kills
go
three.
for one? All right, okay, yeah, I'm done. Like, I don't even know what Envy was doing there.
He just
So
1v4'd
Baskin
at the end there. He was level 3
1v4s
against 4 level
the guys
1s
who have
after
accomplished
Homie
nothing,
died, and now Baskin's in a
and
position
immediately
to
they
just
realize
destroy in the solo
this
lane.
is not
Credit to
looking
Baskin
good.
for what he did there in that situation to be able to pick up the kill. Snippy goes back in again, but this is farcical
And
right now.
then he kills
from
another one, I
Sol.
think.
They just started surrendering.
And
Well, they
kill him.
surrendered as well.
That was a
I'm speechless.
1 minute 35-second game of professional Smite.
That's insane.
Oh.
Even if they would have gotten the kills, though, wouldn't they still have been
They were still behind. I think
yeah.
it was a really stupid strategy. I think they needed to really crush for it to work, and they got owned. Complete domination there in Smite. Now, let's talk about a game that some don't consider esport, but I do. And maybe you haven't seen this, maybe you have. This is probably the most recent example on our list. This is a game of chess. Oh wait, wait. Let me see if we can get this exact one move game.
What?
So how did I? There it is. Here it is. Okay. So this is Magnus Carlsen versus Hans Niemann. Here are the moves. Well, you may make it too fast for you to see.
Already, and this is how the game went.
That's it. That's the game. Pawn to e4, knight to f6. I'm sorry, pawn to d4, pawn to c4, and then he resigned. Because Magnus Carlsen thought that Hans Niemann was cheating.
This is the anal beads guy.
This is the anal beads guy.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. You get it. So Magnus Carlsen thought that he was cheating, so he did exactly one move in professional play and then immediately resigned as like protest. That is the fastest. This is actually a tie, I believe, between quite a few games, but it's a tie for fastest chess game professionally. That being said, I also wanted to find the fastest real chess game professionally, and I did. This is a game between two grandmasters. I said I wanted to find the fastest real chess game between two grandmasters. This is from 1924, the year I turned 50. Wait, sorry. Hey, babe. Oh. Need to put on my Raycons. What's up, babe? Yeah, everything's great. No, I'm good. All right, bye, babe. Hashtag ad? No, I just want to talk about my awesome Raycons. I don't know why. All right, so this is from 1924. This is the act. You know the rules of chess?
I do know the rules of chess.
All right,
yes.
just making sure. I don't know. I've never seen you play chess. All right. I believe this is the fastest game between two grandmasters. And my understanding is...
Is this being played in real time, or they're copying the moves that they did?
They're copying the moves that they did.
Okay.
It's from 1924.
Oh, 1924. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait.
That's it. So my understanding is... This is how it works, is... Oh, go back. Go back. How do you... Oh, it's a fucking...
You think you can drag it at the bottom? No.
No, you can't.
I think it will replay.
We'll just replay and
pause.
Why would they cover up the game with their fucking... Right. It's YouTube Shorts, baby. This is the future. Okay, so my understanding is right here is the big mistake. And once the knight moves here, if he takes with the pawn, the queen comes down here and it's checkmate. Because he can't go anywhere and he can't block it. And if he doesn't, he loses his queen. So it's game over. That's the shortest decisive master game in history. Literal 600 elo game. Yeah, this is the fucking Grandmasters in 1924, buddy. If you get a time machine, go back and you're the GOAT.
I feel like this could totally work against France. No one would see this coming.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Yeah.
Let's try it right now.
Chess.com, there's no way. Wait, do you have a good score? Because if you don't have like a mega good score, there's no way people would see that, right?
Oh, I have a good score. All right, but no one's getting... But this is a Grandmaster we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. This has got to work, right?
Okay, wait, I forget how it works. I literally forgot the 6 moves. Okay, let's see if I can try this right now.
Okay.
And copy it. So I have to watch the full short again. Wait, what was his first move? Okay, it was this. It was this. He needs to do the knight. No, wait, I have to be black. It doesn't make sense if I'm not black.
Wait, you have to be black for it to work?
Well, yes, I have to be black. It won't work on white. It doesn't. Fuck. All right. All right, let's try a crazy gambit. Let's try an insane gambit. What if I just do this?
Just gonna take it. Bam.
Yeah. Yeah. And I take it. Okay.
This is gonna work.
This is gonna work.
The gambit.
And then I get my queen out. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna move this.
Wait.
What do you mean? Oh. Yo! Yo, what an idiot, bro! Wait, is my queen trapped?
No, you can just take his queen, no problem, right?
Yeah, but
I
is
guess
there
he
any
can take the
cooler thing I can
horse.
get? No.
I think you just do queen for queen,
I
unfortunately.
have to take the queen. Or I could run, I guess. No, taking the knight loses to the fucking rook, dude. What are you talking about? They'll just take it with a rook and then I'm down. Don't be fucking dumb, chat. What if I don't? Nah,
What if
fuck
you
it.
just run through the night and like get it as you're walking through, but keep going past it? You know, like in like the old
Genius.
movies when you're riding the horse, you know, like the
Fucking
really
genius.
long sword or whatever it is, when you poke people off the horse.
Yeah.
Kinda like that.
Yeah, like jousting.
Exactly.
You want me to joust
Yeah.
off? I love that. I love where your head's at. He took my knight. Wait. Oh no! I didn't castle! Ah! Bro, why does that not castle? Bro, that's so fucking stupid! Oh my god, that's so stupid! Dude, I'm gonna lose rating points for this!
Well, we're already probably going to by doing the master strat.
No, that's horse shit.
Is 1,178 a good score?
Yeah.
Like, I legitimately have no idea
It's
about
top
Chess.com.
10 in the United States.
Percent or like top 10?
No, top 10 flat.
Really?
Yeah, really. Don't ask too many questions about it. Don't need you to be such a stickler for the rules, all right? Wow, I feel like I've really boneheaded this game.
I feel like you got this, though. Just think about it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm thinking, oh, I lost the fucking rook.
Okay, maybe don't think about it.
This is not looking good. Dude, this is so bad. All right. No, I feel good about this. I feel good about this because what I'm going to do is going to really change the game. I'm going to get the fucking knight involved, right? Uh-oh. Check this out. Boom.
Checkmate. Almost. So you can't say like boom and like not follow it up by checkmate.
Yeah, well, this you said checkmate, and then I said almost. I don't know how you saw me getting a checkmate. All right, he's cracking. We're gonna win on time. Ah, fucking piece of shit, dirt bag. All right, watch this. I get the knight involved. Now he's starting to crack under the pressure.
Just think about 1924.
Yeah. I think we're past the 1924. I'm only down 2. I thought I was way down. Just say checkmate after each move. It makes chess 10 times better.
Exactly.
The Linkus strategy.
If you move the horse to d4.
Oh, checkmate.
You have to have more power in your voice when you say it.
Yeah. Well, wait till the next one. What's he gonna do now? He's fucked.
I think we got this. This is it.
He has to retreat that bishop foolishly, ghoulishly, and thus ensuring me a free pawn.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take the sideways one.
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
The bishop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna move it.
No, what if he sacrifices it
Okay.
by moving the tower down to, what is that, f6? That's what I think he's going to do. It could have been it. It could have been it.
Yeah, it could have.
Yeah.
Checkmate, baby. Now I've got him right where I want him. Completely paralyzed. I'm only down 1 pawn now. This feels like...
You know, the thing is, though, if we just keep playing around, we're going to win on time. This guy is taking forever.
All right, now I check him. Wait. What if I check him?
Boom. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate. And can't I just win this bishop?
Well,
no,
because the king could take it, right?
Yeah, you're right. Fuck it.
Wait, what?
Um,
Oh, because you have to move the king anyways
Yeah,
now,
I
because
do.
otherwise it's a checkmate, right?
You're right. When you're right, you're right. Fuck. Okay. But
Does this still have the rules where if you get the small guys to the 8, it becomes a queen?
Yeah,
Okay.
Does chess still have the same rules? Yes. Yeah, they kept them pretty stable for the last fucking 2,000 years, Linkus.
Well, I don't know. My grandma taught me, so maybe she was just nice because she used to pretend that she didn't see that I was taking them up. So I get like 3 queens in 1 game. So I don't know if that was like friendship rules or what have you. Yeah, new patch. Yeah.
Yeah, they patched the shit out of this game.
Do any competitive people actually do that?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
That's smart, because now I can take that back. See, I'm learning. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Do I have some way of winning this? I think so. Was everybody question marking me?
I have no idea.
Wait, why are they question marking me? Chad, don't question mark me. Look at that.
Oh, that's smart.
Yep.
But when he moves, you can't. No, he can't move up because then he's still in check.
Oh fuck.
Here's what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
You move G2 to G4.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that accomplish?
He won't take it because you can take it back, because he will lose a better one. But you're on your way to the queen.
Right, but he's gonna immediately take my bishop.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Never mind. Never mind.
Interesting. No, I see. Very devious.
Listen, there's a reason I play fast, okay? Because I just learn the route and I do the same thing every time. There's no thinking involved, okay?
Here's my problem, is that I've lost this game, it feels like. Unless I can come up with a little magic out of my hat.
He might not know about the queen update, though.
What if I start just attacking?
Okay. Oh, yeah. He can't punish that unless he moves the king up left.
Fuck!
Yeah. Sorry.
Fuck! Okay. What if, and this is a crazy what if I get involved? No, that's not going to work.
Wait, hold on. If you move the tower to 7D.
Okay.
No, wait, not 7D.
Okay.
Hold on. I take back everything I said. Don't worry about it. But it could be a strat. Think about 7D.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
What if we just trick him by moving it up to the 8th bar? Like,
What if I just win?
Yeah,
Bishop versus Rook. I can do that. He has to take, at which point I take. I got connected pawns.
And we get queens.
And we're going to get queens out of that.
True.
True champ.
And if we move and now if we do G3 like we planned earlier, G4, sorry, we can take it back with the sideways ones. The bishop, right? See, I'm learning, chat. I'm learning the names. Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. You fool. Oh, what's he thinking? What's he stinking? What if I do this?
That's a good play.
Yep. I've boxed him out. That's checkmate.
Boo.
Okay.
This is an intense game, honestly, chat.
Now I'm start moving the king up the board.
I don't think you can turn into a queen.
Oh wait,
bro.
that's bad. Oh, you idiot!
Got
You fool! You fool! Oh, my empire grows ever stronger.
Do you think you can just like make him look away and we move it 2 blocks again instead of 1?
No. No, I don't think I can do that. Small Ant, what's up? Small Ant's in chat. And I think he's saying this is the greatest chess game I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think so too.
I'm witnessing 2 goats in their prime build a fucking unstoppable.
I think they're realizing the queen update is a thing now, though.
Yeah.
They're starting to move up right.
What if I do this?
That's smart. I like that.
Fuck!
Why is that? Oh, because now if you go down left,
He
he can
protects
take
it.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you move that up, he has to move it because if he takes it, you can take it back.
What do you think about that, idiot?
So true.
What do you think about that, fool? You absolute nincompoop.
Wait.
There's got to be a way I can fork these 2. Like there and then there? No. Fuck it. No. Keep moving the king up. That's my plan.
Is it just like as like a defense guard for the 2 small boys?
Yeah, exactly.
Like anyone that's actually good at chess, which might include you, says you're top 10.
And
is getting very mad at these names: small boy, big tower, sideways boys.
Oh wait, what's he doing? He's being a fool.
No, I think he realized something that we haven't.
We just keep marching.
I don't know why he's not moving his. Like, he could put us precedence. Like, why doesn't he move his 5D to 4D?
Yeah, because he's dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm boxing him in. I'm actually boxing him in. Wait. Hold. Fuck it.
You scared me.
I'm boxing. He's got no place to go. Okay. Wait, does that fork? Wait! That forks!
No, wait.
I think I just won.
Oh, wait.
He can't take this. Because he has to move the king. You absolute fool! You cretin! Oh, that's a victory! Why? Yes! I'm the greatest. I told you I was top 10 world, dude. I told you that. You didn't believe me. I literally told you that.
If you move the small boy up, he can't take it while you're taking that one. Don't throw this.
I'm not going to throw it. Linkus, I'm not going to throw it. He has to move. Yeah. Okay? He has to move.
Think about those queens.
If
you just move your right one up, it would be fine, right?
Yeah. Okay, I can't do anything yet. I need to... What if I just do this? Wait, if I just do this, and then get... Yeah, I just do this, and then get the queen involved.
That's true.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. No, see? You're a fool, because I get to go over here. And then I take all of your pieces... Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. And you can't do anything because you're trapped. You're trapped. And you're done. And you're done. And I have 2 minutes left on the clock. It's over. The turkey, the wolf is let loose in the turkey house. Gobble, 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 gobble. No. There's nowhere you can go. Where are you gonna go? You're dumb. You're dumb, and it's over. A skaroink. Oh wait. Shit. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Shit. Wait.
We have to think ahead. If you take his, he's gonna take yours. And then you have to move the sideways boy somewhere. Wait, but think about it, okay?
Yeah.
This takes this.
Yeah.
Then this takes that.
Yeah.
Then, on your move, you move this one here. This one is out of the way, so if he decides
Well, then his pawn takes it.
That is a good point. Instead, we put that one up there.
Wait,
and then we
take
can take.
Here, and then I can go here in time.
Yeah.
Take here.
Yeah.
He moves to that. I can go here and block
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, time. That's true. He could choose to not prioritize getting a queen, but instead taking yours down, though. But I guess that's
He
fine.
can't
'cause we have
touch this
more.
because the bishop protects this and it protects that.
But we have to remove it now.
Stalemate incoming? No, stalemate's not incoming. I win this game. Right? Now I just go here. He moves down one. I go here and it's over. Right? Here? He has to move down one. And I go here.
Yes.
Fuck, I feel like I'm stupid as hell.
It works. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
No, wait. Did you say what he did? He just
What?
moved his king.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're
Yeah,
letting
it's
it go?
fine. I need to go this way.
Well, yeah, we win this.
I think we win this.
We win this.
I think I win this by all accounts, by all rights.
100%. Then we just have to quickly move the king back over there to take that guy, and then we just move them up to get queens.
Yep. When you're right, you're right.
We just have to do it fast.
I need to move this up one. I need to move this up one. I need to move this up one. Relax. I can't let this go forward.
Why?
Or I can even move this other one. That's fine. I just can't lose two pawns. They have to be connected pawns. If they go, if he goes like this and I take like this, he can block. If it's just two, he can just stand in the. He started taking his fucking sweet time. If he moves forward, I move up. I don't take. I just fucking chill. This is an intense game. This actually turned out to be one of the greatest chess games in human history.
Might be even better than a 1924 game.
Yeah, I think so. He sure is
It
fucking
did work,
taking
though.
his time.
The strat did work.
It did work.
We are winning based on
We
the
followed the
1924
1924 game to the letter, and we're going to have a sick checkmate. Why is he taking so much time? He's trying to get me to fucking forget about it. I hate when they do this. Dude, sometimes you're playing a chess game, and they'll have like 8 minutes on the clock, and they'll pretend like they went AFK and use 7 of their minutes. So you go walk and get a snack, and then you come back, and they...
Oh, yeah, there it is. Boom.
Blitz out their moves. Does he move his piece forward? I won't fall for it. I won't fall for it. I won't.
But yeah, if he doesn't move his piece forward...
You
take
idiot!
it.
Oh, I win.
Easy.
I win.
It should just automatically end the game right now, because we have a guaranteed win. I hope.
Yeah, I won't do that, but...
You have to remember he just moved things because of time quickly. I'm so scared, Chad. I'm literally terrified right now. Hold it. Hold it.
I go here.
Nervous giggles.
He has to go
Hold
over.
it.
We're fine. We win. I got a queen. Come on.
Wait, how are we allowed to do that?
Did I fuck things up? Wait, hold up. Easy.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay, now, because I am an accomplished player, I get 2 queens.
Let us get the second queen. Yeah.
Okay, now. Let's go, Linkus! Let's go, dude! dude! What a comeback! What an absolute gargantuan level comeback of the highest caliber. Bzz,
And this is the game that they based the Queen's Gambit on, because as you can see, we got two queens, total gambit.
And I hear some kind of buzzing coming from your pants. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably my phone.
It's probably your phone. Yeah, it's probably your phone. Probably your phone, but your advice was invaluable. Okay, well, that was certainly one of the quickest esports wins of all time. Wait, we have a few more, and then we will end the stream today. Let's see. Chess. That was chess. CSGO we did. We have Dota 2. The only Dota 2 game I could find that was won in under 10 minutes. Professionally. This is M5 versus eHome Game 2. Now, my understanding is, with all the picks,
For initiation.
then the game starts.
That they're going to be able to do enough damage to
And
actually get heroes. It's going to be the minus armor strategy.
again, I'm not a
over on
Dota
eHome that's going to
expert.
be doing the real damage.
Well, unfortunately for Naga, she didn't get any of those.
So that doesn't help. If any Dota fans can help explain this to me, my understanding is, okay, M5 picked some kind of risky heroes like Pudge and other things. Okay.
QQQ up against Inmate, and well,
Then the game starts out and it's pretty even. Like they get some kills. Let's skip ahead. Skip ahead. Skip ahead.
It's important you don't.
And then
fall
right
behind. You
around
don't have to
here.
get heaps of kills. Away, and it looks like QQQ may have gone in too far. Blink and a couple right clicks.
Wait. At one point.
Very survivor in a world. Should take
Right
the ball
here.
here.
Right
Would
here.
be
Right here.
strong.
Okay.
Head not tango through. King J absolutely screwed. No, he turns it around. The long range.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah. They do a gank on this guy, and he turns it around somehow and gets a double kill. And then from there, they proceed to lose every single lane, and then they just decide.
What a play.
God.
Oh, man. M5 are in a world of trouble now.
King J just somehow managing to get a bit of extra HP, a bit of extra mana from that bottle, and then Lightning Storm. I don't even know.
No
That was
stun.
just something
Like,
special.
even the commentators don't even seem to
Not
know.
even getting stunned. We almost always see
Oh,
at
I
least
forgot I
one
have
point.
audio, but that's
Man,
Oh, you
this
don't know.
is
Oh, yeah.
innovative.
1 minute.
There you go, sorry.
Did he just get it now at level 6?
He
He's
did.
got the
He
1
did.
point. Okay.
Top lane, it's Blood
Okay.
Angel gets netted up, hook back in. He will go down though. PCT still alive. Has the boot, should be able to run.
I
There's the
think
fatal bond.
my
There's a lot of
understanding
damage
is,
here.
in
We're
league
not actually
terms,
throwing one off at MMY
this
waiting
is
for
like
Mises
if
shackle shot not gonna
you
latch. Oh, that tree was
join a
eaten.
game,
Otherwise it would have.
and then
oh,
all of
another
your
nuke. In comes KJ.
teammates
There's the Queen
are
of Pain. And down they go.
what they
M5
usually are, which is idiots.
every single lane. Inmate
And
now
they're
with the next
spamming
ball,
racist
but
shit while
everybody
losing their
by
lanes. That's
M5,
why I
one
assume
by
that's
one
what's
in they
happening
come,
when I see
getting
a
picked
Russian
off, getting
team
brought
losing.
down, and now Blood Angel will be
So
the
every
next
League of Legends game,
one.
yeah, but I don't
Rod,
know.
but
I don't
down
know the whole
bastards.
story.
It
But
is
anyway, they've lost every
absolute-
lane, and then I think right
mean,
about
I'm really
now,
forced to describe
they
these
just
guys, but
forfeit.
It's looking horrible right now.
Yeah, they
The
type GG.
At 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big lead.
Yeah, this is the difference in golders. So by 6 minutes, they've already down 3,000 gold, and they just give up. Dota's very snowbally. Yeah, but I've never seen a game this fast.
I feel like usually also people don't give up in Dota, do they? Don't just play it out even if they know they're probably gonna lose.
Oh, someone in chat. Yeah, exactly. I think most pro teams play it out in general, like they're required to. M5 picked all early game and ganker characters. eHome has 5 characters who all scale well in the late game. It's entirely pointless for them to play after losing every lane. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, good. That explains it. So that was Dota 2. Now this one I can't explain. The next two I can't explain, and that'll be our last two.
I can
This
explain
one.
the last one to you if you want.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. We'll do Age of Empires 4, a game that I was briefly top 1,000 in. When I
G'day, fellas.
This is like
no, that's actually for real. I grinded it on stream. I had a forehead cam that was just zoomed on my forehead. I wouldn't say any word. I streamed for like 6 hours in a row every day, and I only played Age of Empires, and I didn't talk to chat. And I just said it's all part of the 1,000-year dynasty, which because I played Chinese.
Damn.
It was a really bad era of content.
Yeah, I mean now we get amazing content like Paper Mario.
Exactly.
And Origami King.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll briefly explain this. In Age of Empires 4, all of the maps
Detective
are
Drongo
randomly
speaking
generated.
from-
Sorry. So let's just jump in. All the maps are randomly generated. It's not even the game. Let's get to the game.
Chat saying that they loved it. They want to bring it back.
Yeah, they say that until I actually do it. And what you do in a game of Age of Empires 4 is you start with a.
They're so good.
The graphics are good in this
thought
game.
this
This
were
game is
like Windows
beautiful.
XP.
No, this game is beautiful. This is newer.
Okay.
You start with this little. Let's see. You start with this little town center right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get it on screen for you. And you start with a couple villagers, and you go and you chop down trees, and you start getting food from berry bushes, and you start building your little economy, right?
Okay.
And most important thing in a game of Age of Empires 4 is that randomly sheep will spawn around your base, all over the map, but especially around your base.
Okay.
And sheep are the best way to get food early on. You need them. It's very important. I remember when I would play Age of Empires 4, I would scream at the monitor if I didn't get enough sheep, all right? Very important to get sheep.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy, what he does is he takes his starting horse, which usually you go to scout for the sheep,
Yeah.
and he runs straight for the opponent's base.
Okay.
He's trying to be sneaky. What he wants to do is get his starting horse to find the enemy base and harass them. Then he's going to come back later and get his sheep. That's the plan.
Very open right side.
But we're going to skip ahead.
Right now.
I'm.
He literally...
Yeah.
And
to kill the
And
villager and he forgot about the sheep.
What happened is... There, you can see it right here. Wait. Yeah, let's show it. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Striker was missing out on sheep. Yeah, look at the back of his base. There's free sheep.
So, while his little horse is up here attacking this guy to be a little harasser, the blue guy's horse snuck past him, went all the way around, and stole every sheep on the map. He went all the sheep around his base, all the sheep over here.
Sheep over there, 2 on the front.
Yeah, so he's
It's
stealing
not like he has
all
a
of his
low
sheep.
amount of sheep. He has 3 behind his base.
Yeah.
It's the Khan that's moving forward. I think he legitimately just sent the Khan forward trying to kill the villager and he forgot about the sheep.
He doesn't know yet.
No intel?
Oh my god. Is this the biggest mistake we've ever seen in history? He literally...
Listen, that's how important sheep are. This
Yeah.
commentator is one of the best. He's saying, is this the biggest mistake in history because he missed a couple
and
sheep?
Now he subsequently sends the Khan back. So the Khan did a bit of damage on
So
that
we can see the whole map, but the players can only see the area. They fog of war.
villager.
But I still like.
He
aren't
then
sheep
brings
close
the
enough to
Khan
buildings
back
where he can see
towards his base, and he's like,
within-
"Fuck, I need
that's
sheep.
within
I forgot about my
Yeah, but he
sheep."
can't see that. It's like this is what he sees, right? So the sheep are all in the darkness.
Okay, gotcha.
Right, so he can't see him yet. So he's sending his. You can see on his map. This is what he sees. It's almost nothing. So he's sending his horse back to find all the sheep. But he's gonna find out very
Keep
quickly.
this
Look
in
at all
mind,
the sheep
this
he
is
has.
The big brain move.
The blue guy has
Linux
2
opened
different
with a
horses.
scout. So he's technically on 2 scouts. So he's picked up all of Striker's sheep. He's picked,
And
that's
Striker's an
his
amazing
own
player,
sheep
right? He's
from the
really good.
scout.
Yeah.
But
Striker
he does.
comes back to his base. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, "It's fine. I'm gonna find some sheep." He then goes around his base exactly on the same path that Lenok went before. All of the sheep have already been taken.
Yeah, every
so he
sheep
doesn't
is
get
gone.
Any sheep.
So if
Yeah,
you
it's
have
lame.
0 sheep versus a guy
the
with
idea
10 or
is that
9, you
Striker
lose
probably
instantly.
thought that he's gonna be able
Yeah.
to pick up his sheep back at home because those are safe. Lenok will start scouting the map
You're
and
not
he
trying to,
won't
go
take
to
his
his
sheep.
base
So
and take the sheep
you can
back?
try
The thing
looking
is,
for
he
sheep
resigns.
anywhere on the map, but the safest
right there, because the blue guy, he built another horse immediately, so he took all of his sheep and the opponent's sheep. He took every
Okay.
sheep. So it was over. That's the fastest game. It's a 4-minute 20-second 420 blaze it. Fastest Age of Empires game by a mile, by the way. I've watched a ton of Age of Empires game. That's by far the fastest. He didn't get any sheep. Sheep mod check. And now finally, I will show you the last of our fastest and most dominant esports games of all time. And that is from Smash Melee. And that is actually a recent game. This is actually the most recent game on the list.
I hope Fox is in it.
You're not going to be happy.
Falco?
This is Falco, played by Seb, versus H-God, Hungry Box, the man himself. And this happened very recently, and I believe is the fastest competitive game I've seen.
Blast zones, good layout.
All right.
And we're into it already.
We're in Battlefield, and
Oh,
it starts with a
that's
rest.
right.
That's the first stop.
We don't even
That's
have
the first
time to
stop before
commentators
stock.
arrest. Like
All
it's
right.
okay.
Up.
I don't. No. Don't continue.
No, not twice,
Not
bro.
twice.
Don't do it to him.
I don't want to see a set.
I just
full
talked
of-
about
Oh
it.
my god!
I just talked Seb
What's
up.
going on?
Okay. Falco gets
I
a
don't
hit.
want to see
Just
12
back row.
rounds
in
right
10
now.
seconds.
Dead.
Oh my god! Oh my
I have
god,
to say,
Matsi, come!
Stream, I have
What
to say,
is going on?
Xbox just lost Game 5 in Ultimate. He is pissed. He is pissed. Starting it off with 4 rests. In like
What? 4 rest, 34-second 4 stock. The fastest competitive game of Super Smash Bros. Melee, just grinding it out. That is, the third one was crazy. Of all of those, this, like, most of those are pretty standard. This one he does right here. Right.
Is Jiggler?
I just Puff has a move called Rest, which puts him asleep, but if it hits, it's really small hitbox. But if it hits, instant kill. But if they miss it, he's just stuck here asleep, so you get a huge punish on him. So it's very risky, but he hits all four first try. And he does the crazy. He throws him off, and then this guy does his side B where it goes and moves really fast to one spot. He catches it. That's crazy. That one's crazy.
To catch 12 rests right now.
That's crazy. That's really good.
Oh my God!
So yeah, that's the fastest and the most dominant, and one of the coolest things I've seen HBox ever do. To be quite honest, I'm not the world's biggest HBox fan, but that was sick as hell. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Atrioc and Linkus's breakdown of the top stomps in esports history. Wicked.
Wicked.
We unfortunately don't have time for Hitman. We're gonna get dinner with Linkus and Maisie, but I want to thank you guys for watching. That's the end of the stream tonight. I will possibly see you tomorrow. Probably just Sunday, actually. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm hanging out with Ari. Tomorrow I'm out, but I'm back on Sunday, and we'll watch Community Season 2. Thanks for watching. Bye. I want to say bye to Linkus. Who should we raid?
Oh, I get to choose?
You choose. Anyone.
Nice. Okay.
Let's switch.
Okay. This is perfect. Can I open up my Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to do a speedrunner, Chad, because legitimately speaking, this is going to sound sad, but I feel so much sympathy for small speedrunners that have thousands of hours in the game and get like 5 viewers. So I try and like make 80% of my raids small speedrunners I follow.
If you want to raid Spectacore, just say so, dude.
I wasn't trying to be that blunt about it, but like...
I get it. Small speedrunner.
Yeah.
I get it.
He's not even
5
live.
viewers, dude. I understand.
Okay, almost no one I'm following is live,
Is
which
anyone?
is a problem. You know, I think that we should just I don't know. The only one that I know of that you know of is Cutie Cinderella, but I don't know if she needs to rate.
We can always rate Cutie. Is there anyone? No one on your list at all? Nobody?
Literally no one, because it's 10 p.m. Pacific time.
All right. We can absolutely rate.
Oh wait, this guy's doing 100% Breath of the Wild.
All right,
Let's
what's
do
his
it.
name?
It's like 20 hours long. It's Bings F.
How do I spell it?
Bings. Yeah, F.
SF.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. 100% Breath of the Wild, Bing SF. Check him out. Give him a love raid.
20 hours,
Probably an
Chad.
incredibly hard speedrun, a 20-hour speedrun. I encourage you all to watch it, start to finish. Do not miss a second of it. And in fact, maybe even take some notes.
Yeah, and afterwards, maybe check out some Marketing Monday on YouTube.
Maybe, perhaps, if I ever do it. I had the outro song. We'll have to do the old one for now. Goodbye!
Peace! Checkmate.
Check.